Hi, I'm Kyle from No Code Collab and Minneapolis Webflow chapter. So with regards to the marketplace, I'm curious if you can speak to the role that Webflow will play in quality control. Is it going to be hands-on? Is it going to be hands-off? And then I'm also curious if there were discussions about that and kind of how those went and what went into your decision.
Em, you want to take this?
Yeah. So, I mean, bias, of course, but the community, in a lot of ways, was like a really big turning point when we thought about all the incredible things that are already being built. How can we better surface that? How can we increase discoverability? How can we service that in a way where more and more people can really unlock a lot of the things that people are working on? So when thinking about the marketplace and how are we now really focused on making like fantastic user experiences for everyone, I think really what we're gonna see over time is at the beginning, we have a whole team that's dedicated like full time to, okay, how can we source, help work with, as well as really try to elevate what are the things that we're looking for here, where are the gaps, how can we work with the community to really make sure that we fill that out and kind of hit on all the categories that people are really looking for right now. And I think as we continue to grow, very similar to how we've seen a lot of marketplaces grow from even early days in Apple to now, I don't know if we'll have as intense as Apple, but taking a look at kind of as things have started to grow, I think we'll start to see more and more of an open call to here are open gaps that we're looking at, as well as more open guidelines and more ways that our team, the DevRel team, the marketplace and ecosystem team are going to be actively working with the community members to make sure that their work is in there or work with you to get it to that point.
One thing I'll add there, across templates, libraries, ecosystem apps, future initiatives where we're bringing in more extensibility and power to Webflow, what's really important for us is to make sure that we are ensuring as much as possible that people don't have an experience where they are dealing with a bunch of broken changes. A lot of folks are coming from environments where that is like a constant, part of their workflow, dealing with, plugin updates, et cetera. So we are much more on the review side of things, where we like code review, design review, and really look at the quality of things in our marketplace, especially things that we're promoting and putting front and center in front of millions of users. And it's really important for us that that quality bar stays high. And you'll start to see in things that we talked about yesterday, things like the matchmaking experience. But one of the goals there is to start to create a much smoother experience, not just for experts who are part of our experts and partners directory and program, but also for customers and enterprise customers to have an experience where, candidly, a lot of times not only do experts struggle with getting more leads in, but sometimes you get too many leads, and there's not always an ideal client experience and a customer experience where you might send out requests to a lot of experts and not hear back from folks, or might not have a timely experience when pitching a project or asking for a bid, et cetera. So one of our goals there is to make sure that not only are the assets in our marketplace of high quality, but that the relationship between experts and customers and enterprises is one that we can help facilitate and guide along the way, so that everyone has a more reliable and a more delightful experience throughout the entire partnership process.